Every organization has information that it must store and manage to meet its requirements. For example, a corporation must collect and maintain data for its employees, its customers, and its product stock levels. This information must be available to those who need it. An easy way to store data is using spreadsheets. However, this solution has many problems related to the following aspects. The first issue is size. Spreadsheets are good for small amounts of data. If your spreadsheet contains thousands of rows, you may encounter difficulties when searching for or updating some specific data. The second issue concerns data accuracy. You may not prevent users from typing incorrect data into a spreadsheet, so you won't be able to manage the accuracy as there are neither integrity checks nor access controls implemented in a spreadsheet. The third issue concerns the simultaneous overwriting. Overwriting the same data at the same time by two or more users is not supported by spreadsheets. The fourth issue is the redundancy. You can't prevent users from typing redundant data in a spreadsheet as there is no validations present in it. Redundant data lead to database inconsistency. The last issue concerns security. When using spreadsheets, it's difficult to restrict the access to the data, and you can't know who made an insertion, a modification, or a deletion. That's why most companies today use a database to automate their information systems. But what does it mean exactly, a database? A database is a large amount of information stored in a computer system in such a way that it can be easily looked at or changed. Therefore, a database is an organized collection of information whose purpose is to store information so that it can be retrieved as needed by database applications or directly by the end user. For example, a corporation must collect and maintain human resources records for its employees. These records may contain the following data: personal information, job information, current and previous salary information, working hours, and performances. To handle one or more databases, we use a specialized software called Database Management System, DBMS. The software controls the storage, organization, and manipulation of data. It's a hosting structure that offers the tools needed to operate one or more databases. There is sometimes confusion by abuse of language between database and DBMS. A database server is the main component of a computer-based information system. The creation of a database has a specific purpose. It must allow to store data in a well-organized structure and then retrieving it according to some search criteria. We want, for example, to find all the employees who live in Paris or all the products that are made in Spain. The big difference with a program written in a programming language is that a database must be able to answer questions for which it was not necessarily intended during the design step. Another difference is that the data is likely to be used by different applications. In a typical program, the structure of the data is described directly in the code, which makes their use difficult by other programs, especially when modifying the structure. What we are looking for using a database is to ensure independence between processing and data. Creating, reading, updating, and deleting data are the four basic operations used when processing data. So the first objective of creating a database is to be able to find the data by their contents. In this context, it must be ensured that the data contained in a database is of a good quality. Now, let's see how to define the quality of the data. Many criteria can be taken into account. We can mention among the principal ones. First criteria, the consistency of the data contained in the database. Second criteria, the absence of the data redundancy. The second objective of a database is to ensure independence between data and processing. Therefore, it's necessary for the application to obtain information about the data structure, like name, type, and size. To do this, we associate with the database a description called the metadata, catalog, or data dictionary, which describes the internal structure of the database that is specific to the DBMS used. In addition to the structure and type of data, information on data consistency rules are also stored in the database.